I never thought that I'd ever finish up in a home, a hospital, or whatever. I didn't. And I always said that I didn't want to live till I was old. But I'm still going on.
I think one of the fundamental things that we've got to do is accept we're an older society. This society is ageing, and if we don't pay for the quality of services that we need, we can't expect to get them back.
Two environments striving to deliver quality care to the changing demographic are the Elders People Forum, based at the Malcolm X Centre in Bristol, and the Ivybank House residential home in Bath. Both focus on creating open, learning environments in which it is everybody's business to look out for one another. Set against this backdrop, it is much more likely that an older person will speak out if they have experienced abuse.
I've seen vulnerability taken advantage of on more occasions than I would like to think about, really. There's a lot of people involved with each resident, whether it's, your own staff, whether it's visitors, relatives, external people that come in, medical profession. There is a huge amount of people around each single adult that's with us. So there are lots of potential situations.
Combined prevalence percentages in the UK suggest that in any one year, around 350,000 people aged 66 and over will experience abuse. In order to combat this, Ivybank House has focused on prevention via better communication.
There's many forms of prevention to potential abuse, but the one, I guess, that we work most closely with at Ivybank House is communication. I think it's really, really key.
Did you do something interesting today?
Oh, what did I have my hair done?
Oh, that's good.
We've got a listening ear project, and it's a project that we piloted a couple of years ago, and we're still monitoring it and reviewing it as time goes on. Things need to change. But basically, it's a group of staff that we have trained in clear communication skills and particularly listening skills. And those staff are able to meet on a one-to-one basis with residents, if the resident wishes, and actually offer a period of time where, on a one-to-one basis, that resident client is able to open up about anything that might be bothering them.
By giving the residents this one-on-one opportunity to talk openly to their care worker, the home is helping combat the potential of abuse.
Yes. Has he been down to see you, your son?
Yes.
I thought I'd seen him.
Yes, he's been here 2 or 3 times.
I'm proud to say that I'm part of the pilot project, which has been ongoing now for 2 or 3 years, and it's about listening ear, especially for those residents or clients who come first time in a care home, whereby they're very unsettled.
They're coming from their own environment at home. Their whole change of lifestyle can be quite a difficult transition for people to manage.
To start with, it was hard because I've always been used to a place of my own, and you're bound to get your down days, and you can't do anything about it in old age, unfortunately.
The reality of living in a care environment may not always be easy, but by focusing on people's needs and helping them feel safe, the home does go some way to keeping its residents happy.
Do you want some fruit to go with your yoghurt, my love? Bit boring, this diabetic lark, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah.
Would you like some fruit?
I'll have a banana, please.
All right, my darling, I'll go and get you one.
It's hugely important for residents to feel safe. Generally everybody likes to feel safe. And as this is a person's home, it's also our workplace, but we have to remember at all times that whilst we're at work, we're actually doing that in somebody's home. And in our case, when we're full, it's 43 people. So, trying to balance working in the home of 43 very different individual people can be quite difficult. But we have to remain mindful at all times that that actually is what we're doing.
But what is out there to help safeguard the non-resident? For the older generation living in the community, day centres play a very important role. The Malcolm X Centre is one such place. It was built in 1983 with the objective of bringing together local authorities, voluntary organisations and inhabitants in a common effort to advance education and good race relations. The Elders Forum meets here on a weekly basis. This group offers the local Afro-Caribbean community somewhere where they can come together to be active, to be heard and feel protected.
Centres like the Malcolm X are very important in supporting older people in the community, in providing a network and support, and should they be in a vulnerable position, they know they have got the backup of the rest of the community here.
2, 3, back to the right, stretching up.
You're able to meet other West Indian people there, and you can gossip and find out what is going good for them, what is going bad for them, what is the government doing for them and what they're not doing. The club is supposed to empower them and let them have a sense of purpose and know that they will be coming out and live as proud people in a manner that they used to live. This is what they want. This is what we want.
The group provides good care through the strong relationships between its members. They see it as everyone's business to look out for one another.
Well, if a member doesn't turn up, we inquire their whereabouts. And if someone is living next door or near, we ask that person to see if they're all right.
If we don't see one person this week and we make inquiries, you find time out to talk to the person. It's going to take time. And you'll find out what their fears are, why they didn't come to the club. And sometimes it can be just a gang of boys down the road. And it takes an input from one of us to get to a social worker or the police and let them know they're hindering the progress of this person to going outside. You got to delete the fear and let them feel as if they are part of the community and worth something and can contribute towards a better society themselves. Every human being has a fundamental right to get a one-to-one care in this community, and I won't stop shouting until I see something happen wherein older people are happy.
Older people continue to press the case for society to recognise that it's everyone's responsibility to help safeguard vulnerable adults.
Whereas at one time we knew each other, we really did knew each other next door, you know, you talk over the fence, you invite people in for a cup of tea. The busy schedule life that we have now have infringed on that. And we seem to have lost that, and we need to go back to that.
I think the whole pace and thrust of society is creating more vulnerability for people. And I think a key point for us is, and we say this time and again, there is no such thing as a vulnerable older person. People aren't vulnerable. It's the environment and circumstances we put around them and what other people do that creates that vulnerability for them.
We've all got to take responsibility. You know, we're all on the same wheel. We are all going to get old one day. I think we should be expecting a much better standard of care. We should be listening much more to the voices of the older people in our society and providing care services that they need, that they want, that is appropriate to them, and that is of a good quality. I think quality is the key, and people are entitled to a good quality care service.